Hey everyone, Curt Crowley here. First off, thank you very much for stopping by, taking a look at this. I'm going to be posting this inside of Society 11 first, and then I'll post it to the general population a little bit later. Depending on where you're at, you're going to be seeing this. So just giving you some FYI, I've come across this wallet. It's a brand new wallet going to be coming out for cryptocurrency called UPCoin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize myself down here just for a minute. We're actually going to go through this actual page here. This is at upcoin.com, and we're just going to look at it. We're going to take a look at this in a pretty much eye of an investigator to look at it to see if this is a legitimate place or not. So what we're going to do is right at the very top we have a main and an FAQ and a login. We have basically just an actual icon or a logo here on top, and basically it's just talking about the UPCoin exchange hits the market X number of days, hours, minutes, seconds, etc. It says free $500 to the first 100,000 users who join us on beta testing. Well, let's just do some math. $500 times 100,000 users. That's $50 million. They're going to give out $50 million. Keep that in mind because that's going to be kind of important. Because if they're going to be giving out $50 million, they better have a great back end for security and everything else. So keep that in mind. Should be top of the notch, right? Just keep that, should be top notch. Great servers, dedicated, full support, full 9 yards. Let's take a look. So I'll minimize that real quick. We're going to notice right here, enter in your email address, click join. So we're just going to scroll down. 99.999% service availability, back end with evidence. Our exchange is safe place. Well, they're brand new. I don't know what type of evidence they could supply if they're brand spanking new. But we're going to continue on. Anti-DDoS and fraud protection, global presence, exchange tested by hackers. Now, the last time I seen anything like this before was in the AutoSurf and high yield investment programs, where they were claiming, we've been tested by hackers, make sure that we're solid, nothing can get to us. So that kind of gets me feeling a little uneasy right there. Trade, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. This is the way we operate, professional developers, first-class managers, 10 plus years of experience. So no withdrawal limits, and the fee's just 0.2%. They're using a comma there. That's okay. I don't mind that too much. But if you look over to the slide just to the right of it, it shows fees at 2% in the image. So it's not 0.2%, it's 2%. And the minimum top-up amount's $5. So where can you withdraw to? Well, it looks like you could withdraw to Perfect Money, which doesn't have the best reputation. ADV Cash, ePay, TPay, Liquid Pay. Then there's PayPal. Now, between me and the fence post, PayPal's made it abundantly clear they will not support cryptocurrency, buying or selling a cryptocurrency. Matter of fact, they have limited numerous people's accounts who have been buying and selling cryptocurrency. So with that being said, having them on this doesn't make me feel better. It actually makes me feel worse because you're going to be losing your PayPal account. I'm not saying it's an if. If PayPal sees that you're doing transactions with upcoin.com and they know what upcoin.com does, they are going to slap you down because you are not a money changer. You don't have the licenses. You don't have the ability to do so. PayPal doesn't want it. They don't want anything to do with it. They're not in the You're not a money exchanger. You have to be a bank in the United States to be a money changer. That's the reason why PayPal says, hands off. We don't want anything to do with it. So we're going to continue down with that. And if you think I'm kidding about PayPal doing permanent limitations on accounts that trade cryptocurrency, Google it. You're going to find out I'm not kidding. Neither is PayPal. So we're going to scroll down. So we have registered business, global presence, verified. AML policy requires the use of KYC policy. I don't know what that means. Privacy, active bounty program. We have a $5 million bounty campaign. There's no commas there, but that's okay. We're going to let that slide. High operating speed, 5 million transactions per second, 500,000 customer requests simultaneously. Sounds like it's really, really robust. Super user-friendly interface, WebSocket, REST API. Starting soon. Here's what others have to say. They really did a good job with the code. I personally tested it, trying to hack it, various blah, blah, blah. This is Skipper the hacker. Then we have Henry, a focus group member. Tested the exchange early stages, quite happy with it. Steve the trader, I have found the orders I was looking for. Stop loss can be triggered by either the upper and lower price limits, whichever comes first. Sounds good. And then, of course, Steve the blogger. So we have Steve the trader. Now we have Steve the blogger. And, excellent referral program. I emailed referral link to all my subs. Now I'm waiting to get my bonus after the project kicks off. And then, of course, we have this last one. Interface very professional. #1 place for trader. And go ahead and enter in your email address. I am at the very bottom. Now I'm going to switch sides here. And you're going to notice nothing on that side and nothing on the other side. There's nothing down at the very bottom. This is the scroll bar. You can see it all the way down at the bottom. This is the bottom of the screen, folks. There's no terms of services. There's no acceptable use policy. There's no privacy policy. There's no contact us. There are no links. There's no site maps. There's nothing down here. Not one bit of information. I don't know where these folks are. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top. Remember, we had these links right up here. We have main and FAQ and login. If I click on login, there's your email address and password. So I'm just going to skip that. I'm just going to refresh. There's a DDoS protection by Cloudflare. So there's FAQ and main. If I click on main, well, this is the page we're at. So if I click on FAQ, how can I use the $500? The $500 you receive at registration can only be used to cover trading fees when trading begins. So they're going to be willing to lose $50 million in trade fees. That's what they're saying. So if they got $50 million worth of trading that they're able to do, and they're not, that's a lot of money for them to give away. We want it cleared. This is the only purpose for the bonus, etc. But you have to go to this forum to read more about it. Once again, this falls back to the old high yield investment programs and the autoserve programs that all sent you back over to a central forum where people were talking up programs, I call them shills, in order to get referral fees. BitcoinTalk.org is what it shows here. I don't like this. This is no information about the actual product here. So what we're going to do, and if I click on any of those links, this is the actual page that it talks about join up coins referral program, etc., etc. Once again, you're going to have 4 pages, and this is nothing more than people promoting the actual program. I don't think it's a program. I think it's more of a scam, in my opinion, at this point in time, and I'm going to go into reasons why. So I did a who is on upcoin.com, and we're right at the very top. Registration is domains by proxy. So on the page, There's absolutely no contact information. I have no idea where they're at. I have no way of contacting them. If they steal my money, I can't hunt them down. And I still can't with domains by proxy. Where are they? I have no clue. So I come down there. This is their server IP address, 104.25.63.103. And it's hosted on a server with 13 other websites. 13 other websites? Are you kidding me? Really? $50 million that they're going to be giving away? And they can't put this on a standalone server? All right. So, now they did register the domain until 2020, but 13 other sites. So what I did is I said, what other sites are on the same server? And out of the 13, it gives me 3 examples that I can use and look up using reverse IP lookup. We have HarrierPetPrevention.com. We have LivePCExpert.com. And it looks like Meiosis.io. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's how I'm guessing it. So if we look at HarrierPestPrevention.com, this is their website, their contact information. It looks like a pest control company. Okay, that looks legitimate, but has nothing to do with Bitcoin or alternate currencies or cryptocurrencies, and says nothing about Upcoin. So that's kind of weird. So if I look at the Whois information for Harrier Pet Prevention, it's registered through GoDaddy, but this is the person's name, Ken Chadwick. I don't think this person has anything to do with it, but I think he just is on the exact same reseller hosting website. So we're going to come over to LivePCExpert.com. This is the website. So let me pull up the website. So this is the website. Take a look at it. If we look at our plan support, there's lots of good information on here. Contact us. This is what a true website looks like. So I don't think this is the same people either. So the next one is Meiosis.io, which I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know if I am announcing that correctly or not. Marketing experience, once again, they just want your email address. But they have a privacy policy and they have a contact us. This one's in Ohio, so I don't think they have anything to do with it either. I just think that they're on the same shared hosting as Upcoin.com. So this company that's got $50 million that's going to be giving it away can't afford a dedicated server. Interesting. And yet they're going to be robust. They've been tested by hackers, but they're not on a dedicated server. Just doesn't make sense to me. So let's come back to the website, and we're going to go back to May. Now you're going to notice that the only form that we have here is an email address. I just took you over to a website, and the website is right here at the exact same location, and that I just noticed that the FAQ went away. Interesting. Because now if I recycle, there's no menu up here on top. But let's see if I still have it. FAQ. Well, we're now getting a 520 error. Web servers returning an unknown error. So it's actually having issues right now as we speak. But looking at it, BitcoinTalk.org, that's where a lot of people are jumping into new cryptocurrencies. What I think is what's happening here is this. They've set up this actual web page. They have a place to harvest your email address. And what they're going to do is this is never going to go live. And if it does, you start putting money into the wallet, it's going to go away. Your money's going to go away. Your cryptocurrency is going to go away. you're going to be totally unhappy. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this to be mean. All I'm saying is this smells very, very bad. No, no way to contact them, no way to communicate, no way to find out who they are, no matter, can't find out where they're at. The only thing that they're doing is harvesting email addresses. So then they can start emailing you later about authentic cryptocurrency offers that they get paid. So I'm sure that they're probably getting several thousand people signing up with their email addresses so they can spam later. This is, like I said, this is something that you need to learn to look for. You need to look up the who is information. You need to understand what you're doing before you put your information out there. Because what you're doing is you're giving up your personal data. Who knows how much more information they're going to grab from you after you give them your email address. They may have you fill out a form. Now they have your address. Now they have your phone number. I don't know what they have, but what I'm telling you is this is not how a true business works. They have contact information. They have privacy policies. They have acceptable use policies. They have terms of service. They have contact us. There's nothing here. So I appreciate it. I thank you. Thank you very much. And I will see you all next time.